Hi guys, how are you? Welcome everyone to the EBM Scholars. Today I'm showing you my neighborhood around here, and I'm going to give some inputs of few things in comparison between the life we live before coming to America and the life we have here in America. So by comparing the two, I'll be able to explain some few things. Sometimes we take these things for granted, so I will start explaining some few things here. Let me start. This, for instance, this box is the mailbox. So we usually don't go to the post office to get the mail. So wherever you get the mail, the post office, they are going to bring to your home. That is to start with. So when we say, when you apply for the DVLOTTERY and they say you write your address, the address where you live is where you get your mail. But some people also, in addition to that one, they have PO box. The one you go to the post office and open the box and get the letters. So, but in general, we get from home. That is to start with. But other few things which you can notice the major difference, the homes here. The homes here are not, yes, we have big homes. There are so many homes. You can find some other places. They are big, beautiful, all those kind of things. But overall, one of the bigger difference between the homes in Western countries, especially I can talk with, start with America, is the outside versus the inside. The homes here, they are just normal. From the outside, you might see this home is just like this one is a normal home, small home, whatever it is. But for instance, where we live in Missouri or Midwest in general, each home, apart from having 2, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, kind of that, underneath there is a basement. So there are bigger homes in general. Remember, majority of people here, they don't have 10 children. They have 2, 3, 4 is a lot for many people here. So number one, you will see the homes are normal from looking from outside. But when you build the home here, the main focus is not outside. The main focus is what do you have inside the home. That is the most important thing. But this is a vastly different. I can give example from many homes I've seen in Africa, especially Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda. I've been to those countries. People are building a very big wall outside, beautiful gate, all this kind of decoration from outside. They are very beautiful. But the problem is sometimes inside the homes, they are not that very beautiful, or they don't have good features. Here, because the majority of people, they stay inside the house. People are staying inside, so it is indoor lifestyle. This will be the biggest thing. Will be having the change. You'll be able to notice when you come here. They will see that changes. So you see, like I say, the Belton. So this is where they are coming to pick up the trash. Or on our city, they come on every Friday. So this is where they come to pick the trash. So the lifestyle here, people are staying inside the house. That's normal. So if someone gets out of the house, goes somewhere, there is no problem. Yes, you go somewhere, then you come back. But in general, majority of people are inside their homes. That's the lifestyle, especially during the winter. Or people, you go somewhere, you go to the market, you go to work, then you come back home. That's your life. It's different from like if many countries in Asia or Africa or even Latin America, when you go, you'll find a lot of people are outside. That's the lifestyle. So because if they're outside, so the homes are not built or equipped to the lifestyle to allow someone to stay inside all the time. Infrastructure is not that way. The living room, everything is not designed in that way, unless otherwise it is raining. But if it's not raining, you'll find the people talking with the neighbors outside or doing something outside. But here, you'll find out everybody is inside. So that is one of the changes you'll be able to notice. And this will be frustrating many people, because once you come in these countries, you'll find where is everyone? You don't see anyone outside. Just like you see, like we just, since I've been walking around here, you see few cars. Out of that, just kind of that. They are the homes like that way. So that is something number one you need to notice. Like there will be the difference in a very culture, and this will be a very big, we call cultural shock, where you'll be required, automatically you have to stay inside. You don't need to. You don't find the neighbors. You don't find anybody. So for that particular case, you end up yourself looking around, who should I talk to, all those kind of things. At the beginning, it is very tough. but after some time you get used to. For instance, at this time myself, since the last time I was out of my house was May 21, I think. We had the birthday celebration for my daughter, was turning 2, Faustina. That's the only time. So out from that day up to today, which is almost the 29th today, I haven't been, today is the another day, so for almost like 10 days, I haven't been outside of the house. One time I got out to get out the trash, which was yesterday on a Friday. Out of that, no. So that's another thing. Then you'll come to find out when you talk about the homes, you'll find out people have small gates, or there is no even a fence at all. And the purpose of this fence is not to protect a thief, it's mainly to protect most of the people. They have animals like cats, dogs, something like that. So you see, like, this is the time people start doing some gardening. Someone has put their garden there. So myself, I'm going to start my garden this weekend. Because it is the summer starting already, some people put the water over there ready for the pool time. Yeah, so swimming, this is the time where people do that. So you'll find out, like I've been saying, you'll find people have, like, there's homes, they don't have gates or fence at all, and there are some they have. And the purpose overall, when you go a little bit further there, you'll be able to see someone has a dog. That will be the difference. Very few people, they have the beautiful even fence like that one. That one is very, very arranged, purely clean with color and everything. So we don't have many people have those type of fences. So but majority of the people, you'll see, as I've been saying, the purpose of these fences is not just to protect the thief. No one comes here just to steal your thing, like in that way, because the case you are going to get, it will be higher than the smaller thing they're coming to steal from you. So in many neighborhoods, yes, I agree there is a lot of crimes around, but in many places, especially like not in the downtown, not into, like if you go to the those bigger areas, but majority of places will be like this one. When you get out of town, you find most of the homes, people have their fences, kind of that. But another thing which I want you to understand when you talk about the life here, you see, so this is the purpose of the fence, is to protect those dogs not to get out. But it's not like, okay, I'm going to put the thief. Yeah, so there are few people, they have these kind of fence. They're a little bit of they're a little bit taller like that, but still, even these ones, they are not for protecting a thief. They are just for that particular reason. And also, another thing which I want to point out, you see, another dog is coming. Yeah, so all these homes you see around here, I'm showing in my neighborhood, these homes, they are between 150,000 to 250,000 US dollar. So you find out, if you find like this one, maybe they can say maybe 300,000 or 200,000, whatever. But in case you didn't know, we buy the homes basing or using the mortgage system. And by mortgage system, it means basically, apart from paying a certain amount at the beginning, called down payment, you end up to you are going to pay another amount on a monthly basis until maybe 30 years if you take the loan of 30 years. Otherwise, you are going to take the loan of 15 years, but majority of the people by default, they are going to take a 30 years home loan. So you are going to pay maybe 1,000, 1,200 per month for the next 30 years. But it doesn't mean that if you want to move, you are not allowed to sell. You can sell your house and you can get a profit and take the amount of the money the bank is owing you to pay them back, and that is how you need to do. So yeah, so you see, there are no people at all. This is something you need to know, like, okay, yeah, you see some people already now, they are putting the chairs outside because it's summer. In the evening, people just do barbecue. In Kansas City in general is the biggest area known in America for the great barbecue. I usually don't like the barbecue here in Kansas, Missouri, because they use barbecue sauce, and I have my own ways of doing barbecue. So you see, like this home, it doesn't have a fence, but yes, you have to cut your grasses. Even if there is a plot of land you own, and then you own the property or piece of land, but you haven't built the home, you still have to go and cut the grass after quite some time. Ourselves, we cut the grass like 2-3 weeks ago, but it has been raining every single day, so we are going to do again cutting the grass this weekend again. So you see, these are the homes, like everybody's inside. This is what you expect. Yeah, so once you come in these particular areas, you don't just go to the neighbor and start going crazy, no. Yeah, so where we live, everything is close by. So I just took another route to show you. But from my home, if I have to walk to go to the park, it takes me about, by walking, maybe 8-10 minutes maybe. I can just walk, if I'm walking faster, to the park. The police station is nearby the park. A fire station is nearby. So that's why the value of these homes is going up every single day, because of having this kind of security around makes even not to have any type of crime around. So for instance, like you find here, this is a plot of land. I don't know, I don't think if these people they own, but they have to cut grasses. These people they haven't cut because just like us, it has been raining, as I've been saying. But when you want to buy the home, number one thing people are going to consider is safety. What are the crime rate in that particular area? Someone is cutting his grass. What is the crime rate in that particular area? Those crime rates, they are already on the internet. You can be able to see. Even if someone is going to steal from the Walmart, just whatever, just a small crime, as long as it has been reported to the police, you can be able to notice. So there is map of crimes. So whatever you go to buy, you do that. So this is a very interesting home, which I want to say something. It is a 2-bedroom home. It was sold last year. I wish I could have money to buy it. It was sold for like $90,000 US. So because of that, the price was not that high. So if you have to pay for 30 years, you are supposed to pay like $500 per month. Like $500 per month for 30 years. So it's a very small, nice home, but it has a very almost bigger place. So you can use that one and use like Airbnb, or you can use that for other business, but someone purchased just for starting living here. But most of the homes, they used to be smaller like that one. They come to renovate them, they build bigger homes. You can see there are some of the homes that are a little bit newer because they were small homes. They change them to do like a bigger one. Yeah, so let me show you a few things around here before I end. So this is what I want you to experience when we say, okay, my neighborhood is quiet, my neighborhood is so and so. This is the typical homes. Personally, I would like to live in the homes which we are not that close. That's why when we bought the home, we had to get out. Not like this kind, like you can just call someone, hey, so and so, rice is ready, come here and eat. No, we didn't have that kind of neighborhood when we were looking. So yeah, so the vehicles, they stay outside. Very few times people, they put them in their garage. Yes, you can put in your garage, but majority of people, they don't put the car in the garage because they use extra storage. This one is a silly tiny home. I believe they will be renovating it in very few. So you see, like this is an empty. They haven't built the home yet, but if it's your property, you own this piece of land, you have to be responsible for cutting grasses too. So that is something else you need to consider when you are buying these homes. So thank you so much, everyone. This was a quick way to show you around.